is a little bit of Brother Malofsky going over, continued in the things learned, about the creation book with the kids in the audience.
To read about the talents and their significance. Appreciated your comments too. Well, I hope you had a chance to look over some of these questions for the continued in the things learned. Would be anxious to know what you learned. So if you got something from the material and you'd like to share it, just raise your hand and we'll be happy to call on you. That first question was for our young people. It was from the creation book. Maybe you kids had a chance to look this over. Man's inventions have copied Jehovah's creations. In the following list, who did it first? Air conditioning. Who did it first? Please.
Termites.
Termites did, yes. Termites build air-conditioned homes, and what's so amazing about that? I mean, besides the fact that they do it. Sister Schatz. Yes, they're blind, and there's about 250,000 of them get together and build these tremendous mounds that are fully air-conditioned. That's a credit to them, isn't it? I guess if 250,000 blind termites can build air-conditioned homes, we probably could work together too without too much trouble. How about airplanes? Who did it first? That's easy. Okay, honey.
From the study of birds' wings.
That's right. Excellent. How about underwater breathing? Who did it first? Okay, honey. Right there in the back. Yes. You got it. Pass it down.
Water beetles.
Yes, that's right. Certain water beetles grab a bubble of air, submerge, and it serves just as aqualung equipment does for man. Interesting. How about electricity? Who did it first? This is just for the kids, but I appreciate your help. Go ahead.
African catfish.
Okay, that's right. I didn't know that the catfish was able to generate its electricity. What is it? The South American electric eel? How many volts can it wind up if it wants to? Please. Go ahead. I'll be right here.
886.
Yeah, I guess if it wants you to know it's around, it can let you know. How about farming? Who did it first? See that? All those people from the Midwest, you know, we look at those farms and we say they did it first, but who really did it first? Please.
Ants.
Yes. And what kind of ants are there? What kind of ants did you notice in the discussion of that book? Please.
Leaf-cutting ants.
Yes, they're the leaf-cutting ants. They're impressive, aren't they? Because they climb the trees and then they cut off the little piece of leaf and then they bring it back down. Of course, you know, we don't notice that and we don't applaud their effort, but if a man was to do comparable to what the leaf-cutting ant did, he'd have to climb Mount Everest every day, and when he came down, he'd have to carry somebody on his back. How would you like to do that for a living? What other kind of ants are there? Any others that you noticed? There's the heart and for